Hello everyone, and welcome to Prepping from the Ground Up. Basically, it's going to be a series of videos involving myself, Heath, and my fiancée Miranda, where we take you through our journey of prepping. Basically, we are starting with nothing. We've spent the last couple of weeks, thanks to the COVID, just starting this, watching videos and everything else. We do not say that we are experts. We are not pretending to be experts. We're going on the videos that we've watched and practices that we've tried. A lot of the stuff that you're going to see is going to be our first time at doing something. But hey, leave your comments below and we will try to improve as we go. As you can tell, I'm kind of new to this whole video thing too. So the first one isn't going to be that great, but I'm sure and hopeful that they will get better as time goes on and I get more practice. So without further ado, I'm going to show you where we've started already. One of the things that we've started is a garden. Now the garden this here, we picked up the seeds, we picked up the planters, we picked up all the dirt, all at Walmart. Now these are pretty self-sufficient. You buy them, you add some water, you put the seed in, and away you go. Now since this is our first time gardening, we weren't sure how it was going to go, so we didn't want to spend a lot of money on it. But as you can see, our radishes are coming out great. Our carrots, they're starting to pop through. And the basil, well, we got one or two back there. So, clearly we have some work to do here. Next, I'm going to show you the next step in trying our budget garden. So right now what's going on is Miranda is transplanting the plants into a bigger container because they've pretty much outgrown these ones here. Now this first little bunch here, these are potatoes from ones that we had left over. It appears that only one of the potatoes is growing. But we're going to plant them anyway and see what happens. In here we had cucumber, we have beets, and of course the potatoes that I was just talking about. Now if we look over at Miranda, you can see that she's adding it to just a plastic Tupperware container that cost next to nothing to purchase. We drilled a few holes in the bottom and so that the water can seep out if we overwater them. But as you can see, they get in there pretty nice. Now this is, again, just a budget way to see if it's even going to take for us. It still gets a little cold outside, so we're not able to put them outside right away. And last but not least is our cucumbers. We've already transplanted them into the next Tupperware container. They've already been watered, and we're going to wait and hopefully they'll take to the new ground, and away we go. Now, one of the cucumber stems did break off, so we're hoping that doesn't cause too much trouble. I guess we'll find out in the days to come. A lot of what we're doing is new to us, so it's all trial and error to see how it goes. One of the things that we're going to try is canning. We've been watching a lot of videos on canning, and it seems to work out pretty well for other people, so we're going to give it a try. Now, one of the first things we're going to try canning is ground venison. There's also ground beef and ground turkey, all sorts of ground meat. Basically, we're going to do that to free up some freezer space so we can add things in the freezer such as bread and whatnot, so that we have that on call if we need it. Now these here are Quest bars. We haven't actually tried the Quest bars, but one of the videos that we watched, she actually keeps a lot of these and swears by them. Now they're just protein bars. We're going to put them in our bug out bags, which I'm going to show you a little bit of later on in the video. We're going to try them. Hopefully they work out. They got about a year shelf life. But we're going to eat these too. Next, what we have is the multi-purpose vacuum storage bag set. Basically, we got to store up a lot of stuff. We're looking at storing blankets and towels, and just things that you'll need on a regular basis that won't be readily available to you. So we're going to try putting them in a vacuum bag to save space and get more into each tote. One of the things that we tried right away was drying food. Now this here is a dehydrator, and it takes a really long time. Right now you can see there's bananas in there. They've actually been in there for almost 24 hours, and it says that it can take up to 36 hours to dry bananas in this thing. We have made jerky, and it did turn out pretty good. We have to be careful on the sauces though, because some of them just became way too sticky. So we've tried this one. We didn't really like it, but we really enjoy drying our own food and making our own jerky. So we're moving up to this one. We're going to give this one a try. Now we will do a whole video on how to dry some of the foods, or how we do it, and what we think of this particular food dehydrator. It does come with a pretty extensive manual, so we're pretty excited to get into that and give it a try. If you're anything like us, another big one is going to be wine and beer. So we've actually gone out to the wine stores and bought some kits to try and make our own wine and make our own beer. That is a trial and error process. I recommend that you be ready to scrap the first set that you make and be ready for those losses. Now this one here, that's the My Wine Co. That's basically $33, and it gets you 4 liters of wine. So we're excited to try it because we love our Cab Sav. What we have over here are our bug out bags. Now the bug out bags the bug out bags are for, in case you have to up and leave really quickly, you need to grab and go, then you grab these bags and everything that's in them. It will prove to be useful when you are living out in the woods for a few days. Now this is Miranda's bag here. It's not quite complete. There will be a completely different video on how to put these together. Hopefully we'll get Miranda in here and she'll be able to tell you what's in her bag. My bag's over here. Now we have 2 separate bags in case we get separated. But as I said, we'll do another video on that on another time, of everything that's in them as soon as they are complete. Next up is going to be our pantry. As you can see, there's not much of a pantry here right now. It's just a wall with a whole bunch of paint cans. This is where I'm going to put one section of the pantry. I will have other sections. There will be a nice long one right here. Yeah, all the Christmas stuff. And then along the back wall as well. I will keep you posted on that, and there will be videos as I complete each section. Now when it comes to prepping, it's really easy to say let's get it all at once, but realistically my wallet won't allow for that, neither will Miranda's. So we go out and just buy a bit at a time whenever we see things on sale. In this particular case, tuna was on sale for a great price, so we do go through a lot of tuna in this house, so we bought a lot of tuna. We also have Kleenex, and as you can see, toilet paper, which is a hot commodity right now. We also have coffee. We actually have been monitoring how much coffee we've been drinking in this house, and we go through about one of these cans a month. So a year's supply of this will be 12 cans. Right now we have a 4-month supply before we start getting snippy with each other. And of course, water. Water is essential. The distilled water, from what I understand, is the best to keep stored, and that will hold for a really long time. If you have any questions about it, there are different filters out there that you can filter the water with to make it drinkable. We will get into that in another video. And here we are outside of our house. We don't just prepare on the inside, but we also have to prepare on the outside. So what we've done is we've actually built a fire pit. We have a grill over there, so we can actually cook off our fire pit when the time comes, if the time comes. Also, go on over here. In the back corner here, you can see this little disaster area that we have. We're actually going to put garden boxes back there, and we're going to move the garden from inside to outside, so we can grow beets, radishes, anything we want out here, so we have that food coming in through the year. Pardon me, through the spring, summer, and fall. We don't really grow anything in the winter. Over here is our work in progress, our wood bin. This is where we're going to keep our firewood. Yes, I realize that this whole area looks like a mess for right now, but it is just starting to become spring here. So this will do us for an entire season right in there. And if it gets wet, I do have wood inside the shed that I keep there all year just in case. So this is our first video. I hope you enjoyed it. If nothing else, I hope you got a laugh at it. We will be having more videos coming out. As I said, we're going to go through the bug out bags, drying food, making beer, how the garden's coming, putting our pantry together, what we put in it. Now again, we're not experts, but we do have some training, and we have watched a lot of YouTube videos. I know. It's on the internet, so it must be true. So we look forward to seeing you in the future. Good luck, guys.